Hello there, this is IC2 here with another TF2 gameplay video. In this video, I'm going to be playing as the soldier here on Dustbowl defense. This is just the first stage, and I'm going to be just using the basic setup for the soldier with the rocket launcher, shotgun, and equalizer. So kind of just one of the more basic maps and with one of the more basic setups. So this is kind of just going to be going back to the old TF2 fundamentals. Yeah, just jumping around here. I see there is a wrangled sentry gun already in the house, and as a soldier on this map, you're really going to want to utilize your rocket jumping ability. I can kind of watch both valleys here and do a lot of work. The soldier, of course, as a class, is probably the most versatile of them all. The soldier has great movement with rocket jumps, it has great defense, and of course the rocket launcher is an absolute beast. With Dustbowl, of course, soldiers are usually the main, one of the main classes that are either used in pushes for attackers or defending. So really, soldier is always a great class, and if you're just starting out with TF2, soldier is one of those classes that's just awesome to start out with, because you can really do a lot of damage, and you don't really have to be, I guess, too experienced with the game to shoot rockets at people. So yeah, it's pretty neat. So yeah, just kind of holding the enemy back at their spawn a little bit, kind of just retreating back at their house to reload here. Also, as a soldier, as you can see there, it's really good to utilize your shotgun when you can. The best way to use your shotgun as the soldier is when you're usually running out of rockets. So when you run out of your 4 rockets, let's say you spam them out, then you switch to your shotgun and finish off whoever's left. So that's what I'm going to try to do there to the best of my abilities. And yeah, just doing some work here, I guess. The enemy has about 3 minutes left to capture this first point. It's kind of rare when you're able to defend the first point of the first stage. It's pretty cool because it doesn't happen very often. But I like defending this first stage. There's a lot of action because the enemy spawns very close. One of the cool things to actually see me utilizing my rocket jump for is to gather all the health packs on this map. There are a lot of health packs, and you can really just rocket jump to each one as you see fit, especially one on the bridge just past this little house area. So that's a really good area to rocket jump if you are ever in trouble, because there's health there, and you also have the height advantage when you are there. So I'm just spamming out there, kind of being careful for some wrangled sentry guns, don't want to die there, and just really trying to kill as many people as I can. They do have like a medic and a pyro down there, but as you can see, I am utilizing the little, I guess, heights to my advantage. I'm trying to get as high up as I can in this room and attack people who are lower than me, because that's really one thing you want to seek out when you are playing soldier is all those height advantages on the map. Dustbowl, of course, is a great map, but like, let's say you're playing on granary and you're at mid, you want to always get on the crates. As a soldier, it just really helps aiming your rockets down rather than trying to shoot at them directly from the waist. So yeah, just doing actually quite a bit of work. I do have a medic with me for a little bit of the time here on first point, and that really allows me to rocket jump around like I am right now. One thing you might notice when I do rocket jump, if you do not know this already, is I like to rocket jump off walls. So that means just hitting my rockets usually against the side of the wall when I do jump, and that just allows me to be wall jumping actually allows you to go a lot farther, and you go a lot quicker, I guess, when you do jump off walls. So that's kind of something you should learn if you already got that rocket jump and stuff perfected. But something I actually didn't know until I came over to the PC that wall jumping is very effective, and so yeah, that's I guess a little tip for you guys. So yeah, just doing a lot of work, and as you can see, whenever I'm in trouble, I know where that health pack is, and I always rocket jump over to that valley. Just kind of spamming from this side and waiting for my opportunity to jump on the enemy. If the enemy is ever on that valley side, sometimes it's good either to go in the house or onto the other valley. You kind of want to stay clear of heavy spam, so it's always good to take cover wherever you can. But yeah, just gather the health packs on this map and you will be fine. So the enemy is actually making their push up. Now they've resorted to the old power class spam, which you can expect, of course, when you are defending, and you're doing a good job of it. I do die there to a soldier, but I think our team is, yeah, we're going to lose the first point anyway, and that actually gives me the opportunity to show you guys the second point of this map. I bet all of you guys have probably seen this map anyway, because it's such a popular map. I love this map. I've said that in my other Dustbowl video, that this is one of my favorite ones. Of course, coming from the Xbox, I was stuck playing this map almost probably 90% of the time, and so I've really grown accustomed to it. So I'm just going to wall jump, of course, there to the point, try to protect it. There was a demo man, and they're starting to fill the point up quick. And that's actually one thing you really got to watch out. If the enemy does capture the first point, you really gotta bust your butt off to the second point and defend it, because that's really when it's most vulnerable. This point is really easy to take if you don't have any defenses set up, but it's pretty good to defend if you do have a few sentry guns up. So as you can see there, that engineer was moving his sentry, and because he was moving his sentry, that sentry had like incredible defenses, and I almost actually killed myself with splash damage. Usually I suspect that I can take down a building sentry in one shot, and it took me 3 shots there, and I was like, oh screw it, that thing is gonna never go down. So I'm just gonna resort to spamming it over there. So on this map, as you can see, there are some buildings on the left and right, and you have to utilize those buildings the best you can, or this little platform, as a soldier, because like I said before, it's always good to get above your enemies, and those little platforms are usually best. So rocket jumping up to the top left, if you do see like a demo man spamming from there, is always good, or you can rocket jump right into the opponent's little one-way gate, like I am right now, and take them out whenever they usually go through there. Usually the engineers do like to turtle in this area, so it's good to watch out for sentry guns, but if you are able to take out engineers before they are able to get that little building nest, I guess I'll call it, then it's always helpful for your team. So yeah, we just have about 3 minutes here, just trying to do the best I can. I do actually apologize that I don't have damage indicators on in this video. That is one thing I noticed. This is actually a pretty old video. I just spotted it in one of my folders. I didn't know that I actually had this around. So yeah, it's kind of like an older video, maybe a month and a half old, but still pretty decent. So this is actually probably going to be one of the last videos that I don't have damage indicators on, but it's still pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, just rolling around here doing some work, just kind of checking around in this little area, of course. Kind of got to be careful because actually that part was not going to cause me too much trouble, but if they do have a sentry gun nest there, there's probably no way that I'm going to be able to take it down by myself. Our medic does have Uber, but I do believe he wants to kind of hold on to it. I don't actually know that medic, even though he is healing me a lot. I don't really know him, so I'm not like talking to him, telling him to Uber me whenever. So, but he's still a pretty decent medic. But yeah, just jumping up here, doing kind of the regular thing. There's no one really on the top left platform, so I know they're all kind of concentrated in that one-way gate area. So I know a lot of soldiers would like to be aggressive and actually go into that one-way gate, but I don't really see the point, because even if you do kill a few people in there, then they're just gonna teleport back up there basically. So I'm just kind of gonna defend this area the best I can, and kind of pick my spots to attack. Kind of few dominations there, so I'm actually doing a lot of work. Only died once, and on defense it's usually best to kind of stay back and try to make your deaths limited, I guess. There's no real point to be too aggressive. On defense, of course, you do spawn about 3 times slower than the attackers on most maps, so you got to be careful for that. Excuse me, mumbling a little bit. But yeah, the enemy Ubers there kind of useless. We have a really good defense here, even though I don't really see a sentry gun near this silo. There is a sentry gun on the point in a good spot, but usually there's a sentry gun near that silo whenever I play. But yeah, kind of just back to the basics, and as a soldier, of course, the basics are really the best thing to learn, and that's rocket jumping around, aiming at people's feet, and taking out your shotgun whenever you need it. But now I think would actually be a good time for me to talk a little bit about my channel here. The one thing I want to talk about right now is your video requests, I guess. I've been getting a lot of requests about doing different types of videos, like can you do a bonk video, can you do this type of video, which is great. I do like to hear what you guys think I should make next. One thing I do ask you that you guys do from now on is, if you do want to request me a video, please just PM me instead of posting it on one of my video comments. That way it's a lot easier for me to keep track of what videos are being more requested, and it also kind of keeps those comments related to the video itself. Like I said before, I don't mind you guys requesting me videos or requesting videos at all. I actually would prefer that you guys do, so I know what to release. But yeah, just PM me, and then we can keep everything clean, and I can tally up everything, I guess. But yeah, here we go, end of the video. Top fragging like a boss, of course, here as a soldier. I hope I do as a soldier, as it is one of my best classes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like these in the future, and thanks for watching, you guys.